The 2 days after hiking the Narrows, we continued to explore the washes of the higher elevations. While there was still good color, the trees were thinned as the fallen leaves began to carpet the ground beneath them. I was still finding subjects worth my time to set up the camera. Some of the images I took of the trees in their peak reds and yellows had too much saturation for the Velvia 50 film. And so fewer leaves on the trees provided some relief and more texture to the images. I continued to be liberal with the number of images I took, with at least 2 and up to 4 per day. While I knew some weren't worthy of showing, I saw it as a learning opportunity to improve compositions and better understand how the films respond to different conditions. I have 5 images to share with this video. The first is a scene rich in color, with enough of the rock behind showing to provide a good backdrop of contrast to the yellow leaves. The second scene is an alcove with water at its base. Nestled in the center is a branch growing up through a delicate circle of yellow leaves. Between the branch and the wall is a round rock. I just found this scene very cool. Just such an example of the coexisting elements that you find in the canyons. The third image is of a very cool large slab of stone that I had discovered last spring while passing through on my way to Moab. I was glad to revisit it, this time with falling leaves sprinkling color around the red rock and green mosses. The fourth is of a sunrise. For a change of pace, we decided to shoot the Towers of the Virgin at sunrise, only to find access to the museum location cut off by construction. So we drove up the highway and used a switchback before the tunnel as our vantage point. With the full moon sitting above the towers, it was a nice scene for a panorama. The last image was taken on our final afternoon. I had misplaced this negative, which had gotten mixed up with empty film holders. I like this scene for the varied pictures of the canyon wall, the ponderosa, and an evergreen amongst fall color. As the last day of the trip drew to a close, we were both filled with appreciation for the beauty of Zion National Park. There are so many scenes unseen and canyons unexplored that I'm sure we will return in the future. Quackle! Here comes the shaky moment. I hope you've enjoyed this content, and if you have, it'd be awesome if you'd hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. We'll be back with more content real soon.